a society matron. Oh, James, I thought you were the prophetess.
Stay on it, babe.
Of course it's I, Polish boy. Who did you think I was? I'm Curtis?
But you don't look like Aling babe.
No, I have my hair cut. Do I look so horrible?
Oh no, you look just wonderful, Aling babe. For a moment, I thought you were your own daughter. I thought you were Kikay.
Oh, you are as palakero as ever, James. But come in. Come in.
Sure.
Here, sit down. Sit down, James. Your mother.
Oh, poor mother is terribly homesick for Balingasag, Aling babe. She wants to come back here at once.
How long have you been away?
Only 3 months.
Only 3 months? 3 months is too long for a Balingasag noon to be away from Balingasag. Ay, my kumare, how much bored she is.
Well, Aling babe, you know it is with us engineers. We must go where our job calls us, but as soon as I have finished with that rigid local, mother and I coming back here in Balingasag.
You must bring her back as soon as possible. We miss her whenever we play panggenge.
That is what she misses most of all.
Now I understand how she feels. Your mother could never become a provinciana, James. Once a Balingasag nun, always a Balingasag nun. I always say, but I wonder if that's true after all. Look at my Kikay. She was over there in America for a whole year, and she says that she never felt homesick at all.
When did Kikay arrive, Aling babe?
Last Monday,
I didn't know she had come back from New York until I read about the newspaper.
girl arrived only last Monday, and look what has happened to me. When she first saw me, she was furious. She said that I need a complete overhauling.
Oh.
She dragged me off to a beauty shop, and look what she had done to me. My hair is cut, my eyebrows are shaved, my nails are manicured, and whenever I go to market, I must use a lipstick and rouge. All my kumaris are laughing at me. People must think I have become lost woman. And at my age, I don't know how impossible it is to argue with Kikay. And she says that I must learn how to look and act like an American because I have a daughter who has been to America. Dios mío, do I look an American?
You look just wonderful, Aling babe. And where is she now?
Who?
Kikay, is she at home?
Of course she is at home. She's still sleeping.
Still sleeping?
Yes, she says that in New York, people do not wake up before 12 o'clock noon.
It's only 10 o'clock.
Besides, she has been very busy. Oy, the life of that girl since she came home, parties here, parties there, and visitors all day long.
We'll just tell her I'll go to welcome her home. And will you please give her these flowers?
Surely, you're not going yet, James. Why? You and she grow up together. Sit right down again. I will go and wake her up.
Oh, please don't bother, Aling babe. I can come back some other time.
Oh, you wait right there, James. She'll be simply delighted to see her old child friend, and she'll want to thank you for these wonderful flowers. And how beautiful they are, James. How expensive they must be.
Oh, they're nothing at all, Aling babe.
Oh, James!
Yes, Aling babe.
Does not call me Aling babe.
Why not?
Kikay doesn't like it. She says I must tell people to call me Mrs. Mendoza. She says it's more civilized form of address. So, and especially in front of Kikay, you must call me Mrs. Mendoza.
Yes, Aling. I mean, Mrs. Mendoza.
Well, wait just a minute and I will call Kikay.
What?
Oh, James! She says that in New York, everybody calls her Francesca. That is how all those Americans in New York pronounce her name. And all she wants everybody here to pronounce it in the same way. She says it sounds so chichi, so Italian. Do you know that many people in New York thought she was Italian? An Italian from California? So be sure and remember, do not call her Kikay. She hates that name. Call her Francesca.
Yes, Mrs. Mendoza.
Now wait right there while I'll call Francesca. Dios mío!
Never mind, Mrs. Mendoza. I'll answer it.
Just tell them to come in.
Okay.
James!
Hey, Books!
You old son of your father!
You big Carabao, yo!
Meron ba tayo dyan?
You asked me that and you look like walking gold mine. How many depots have you looting, huh?
Hey, more slowly there. It's you the police are out looking for.
Impossible. I am a reformed character.
Hey, for the town the boys! Bang, bang!
Hey, good to see you, old pal. Have smoke.
I thought you were in Bulacan, partner.
I am. Just came to say hello to Kikay.
James, I've been hearing the most frightening things about that girl.
So have I.
People are saying that she has gone crazy.
No, she has only gone in New York.
What was she doing in New York?
Studying hair culture and beauty science. She got a diploma.
Uy, imagine that! Our dear old Kikay.
Pardon me, my friend, but she's not Kika anymore. She is Francesca.
Francisca?
Miss Balingasag has become a Miss New York. Our dear old Kika is now an American.
Kikay? An American? Don't make me laugh. Why I know that girl when she was selling rice cakes. Puto kayo dyan! Bili kayo ng puto! Woo!
Remember when we pushed her into the canal?
She chased us all around the streets!
Give me 5, my friend! Nako, how that girl could fight!
Dear old Kikay.
Why is Bobby?
Lena, my own!
And James too! She's awake already. She's changing. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Nena. Bobby! Nena! I said good morning. Why are you staring at me like that? Is that you, Aling Babe?
Good God, it is Aling Babe.
Boobs. Aling Babe now prefers to be called Mrs. Mendoza.
Oh, James, you know it is not I, but Kika who prefers it. She loves these flowers. Nena, stop dipping me. I'll pinch you. How you used to pinch me, Aling Babe, when I was a little girl. Naughty girl, always fighting with Kika. You were all naughty children. This one, especially sneaking into our backyard to steal our mango from our mango trees.
Do you still have the mango tree?
Yes, it's all out there in our backyard.
Come on, Nena, let's steal our mangoes.
You just try. I'll still run fast as ever. See if I don't catch you again, I'll pull your pants off.
But I wear suspenders now, Mrs. Mendoza.
Oh, you rascal! Come with me to the kitchen.
Why? To pull my pants off?
No, idiot. I want you to help me carry something.
Aling Babe, don't prepare anything for us. We're not visitors, and we're not hungry.
It's only orange juice, Nena. I was preparing for Kikay. She takes nothing else in the morning. She says that in New York, nobody eats breakfast. Come along, Bobby. Well, James.
You shouldn't have come today, Nina.
Oh, why not?
I haven't talked to Kika yet.
You haven't talked to Kika yet? I thought you were going to come here and tell everything last night.
I lost my nerve. I didn't come last night.
Oh, James! James!
Oh, James, use your head, Nina. Whoever heard of a man breaking up his engaged with a girl? It's not usual. My God, it's not easy.
Are you in love with Kikay or with me?
Of course, I'm in love with you.
Yes, and you were engaged to Kikay too.
But that was a year ago.
Oh, you won't.
Nena, you know I love you. Only you.
How could you have the nerve to propose to me when you're still engaged to Kikay?
I wish I had never told you. This is what I get for being honest.
Honest? You call yourself honest? Getting me to fall in love with you when you still belong to Kikay.
I thought I didn't belong to Kika anymore. It was only a secret engagement anyway. I proposed to her just before she left for America, and she said we must keep our engagement a secret until she came back. But when she had been there a couple of months, she stopped answering my letter. So I consider myself as a free man.
And you proposed to me.
Yes.
And then asked me to keep our engagement a secret.
Because right afterwards, I found out that Kika was coming back.
I'm tired of
being secretly engaged to you. What fun is this? Being engaged with someone if you're not going to tell everybody.
Just give me a chance to talk to Kika and explain everything to her. Then, you and I will announce our engagement.
Well, you better hurry. I'm gaining impatience.
The trouble is, how can I talk Kika now?
Why not?
Well, you are here and Bobby is here. You don't expect me to yell Kika in front of everybody, do you?
You want me and Bobby to clear out?
No, just give me a chance to be alone with Kika for a moment.
I'll take care of Bobby.
That's good.
Just leave it to me.
Puto kayo dyan! Bili na kayo ng puto!
Listen everybody, here comes Kikay, but she prefers to be called Francesca.
Oh, hello, you darling people. Nana, my dear. But how cute you've become. And James, Medal Oliver Valley. How are you? And Bobby, my, how ravishing you look. Goodness, you look like a Balingasag super production and Technicolor. But sit down, everybody. Just sit down and let me look at you. Oh, Momsy! What's the matter now? How many times must I tell you, Momsy dearest? Never serve fruit juice in water glasses. But I couldn't find those glasses you brought home. Oh, my poor little Momsy. She's so clumsy, no? But never mind, dearest. Don't break your heart about it. Here, sit down. No, I must be going to the market. Oh, Momsy, don't forget my celery. I can't live without celery. I'm like a rabbit, munch all day. Well, if you people will excuse me. James, remember me to your mother. And remember, Momsy, a little bloom on the lips, a little bloom on the cheeks. Oh, Kikay, do I have to? Again, Momsy? Do I have to paint this face of mine? But how dreadfully she puts it. Oh, Momsy, what should I do with you? I give up. Poor Momsy. She's quite a problem. Oh, does anybody have a light?
Here.
Merci.
Huh?
I said merci. That means thank you in French.
Oh, mercy!
Tell us about New York. Ah, New York.
How long did you stay there?
10 months, 4 days, 7 hours, 21 minutes. Yes, I feel as if I were still there. As though I had never left it. As though I had there all my life. But I look around me and I realize that no, I'm not there. I'm not in New York. I'm here. I'm home, they tell me. Home. But which is home for me? This cannot be home. Because my heart aches with homesickness. I feel myself to be an exile. Yes, a spiritual exile. My spirit aches for its true home across the sea. Ah, New York. My own dear New York.
I don't think we ought to be here at all, boys.
Yes, we shouldn't disturb her.
And leave her alone with her dreams.
Is that the girl we used to go swimming with Mad Paris?
Ah, New York, my own dear New York.
Listen, oh listen. Now, in New York, it's springtime. It's spring in New York. The daisies are just appearing in Central Park, and out in Staten Island, the grass is green again. Oh, we have a funny custom in New York. An old
old and very dear custom. When spring comes around each year, we New Yorkers, we make a sort of pilgrimage to an old tree growing down by the Battery. Oh, it's an old tree. It's been growing ever since New York was New York. And we New Yorkers, we call it our tree. Every spring, we go down to say hello to it and to watch its first green leaves coming out. In a way, that tree is our symbol for New York, undying immortal, forever growing, and forever green. But please forgive me. Here I am going sentimental and just mooning away over things you have no idea about. No, you can't understand this emotion I feel for our dear old tree over there in New York.
Oh, but I do. I understand perfectly. I feel that way too about our tree.
About what tree?
Our mango tree, Kikay. Have you forgotten about it? Why you and I used to climbing up there every day and gorging ourselves on green mangoes. How our stomachs ached afterwards. And then these bad boys would come and start shaking the branches until we fell down.
Aling Babe once caught me climbing the tree, and she grabbed my pants and off they came.
And Kikay and me, we were rolling on the ground simply hysterical with laughter. And Bobby, you kept shouting, "Give me back my pants!"
But wait a minute. What is this tree you are talking about?
Our mango tree, Kikay. The mango tree out there in our backyard.
Oh, that tree.
What's the matter, Kike? Don't you feel the same emotion for that tree as you do for the one in the New York?
Of course not. They are completely different. I don't feel any emotion for this silly old mango tree. It doesn't awaken any memories for me at all.
Well, it does. For me, and such happy memories. I really must run out to the backyard and say hello to it. You know, Kikay, over here in Balingasag, we have a funny custom. An old and very dear custom. We make a sort of pilgrimage to a silly old mango tree growing in a backyard. And for us, here in Balingasag, that tree is our tree. In a way, it is symbol.
Don't be silly, Nana.
Look, who's talking?
Oh, you people can't understand at all.
Of course not. We've never been to New York.
That's it exactly. Until you've been to New York, you can't understand ever. Oh, believe me, not to have lived in New York is not to have lived at all. The tree of ours over there, it doesn't stand for kid stuff and childish foolishness. It stands for higher and finer things, for a more vivacious, a more streamlined, and a more daring way of life. It stands for freedom, for the Manhattan skyline, for the Copacabana, and for Coney Island in summer, and for Grant's Tomb in Riverside Drive, and for Tuesday nights at Addie Condon's with Wild Bill Davidson working on the trumpet of his, for Saturday nights at Madison Square Garden with a crowd spilling all over the sidewalk, and for the Nickel Ferry ride to Staten Island, and for St. Patrick's Day parade down 5th Avenue, and for all it's impossible to make you see.
I still prefer a tree that grows in Balingasag.
I second the motion.
So do I.
Oh, you funny children.
I really must go and say hello to our tree. You don't mind, Kikay, do you?
Of course not, child. You go.
Bobby, will you come with me?
To the end of the air!
No, darling, just out to our dear little backyard.
Oh, the backyard of Balingasag, the barong-barong sa Lumbago Cafe, the street of People's Palace.
Listen, Nijut, are you coming with me or not?
Anywhere, dream girl, anywhere at all.
Apparently, our Bobby still has a terrific crush on Anna. Do wake up, James. What are you looking so miserable about?
Kikay, I don't know just how to begin.
Just call me Francesca. A good beginning.
There is something I must tell you. Something very important.
Oh, James, can we just forget all about it?
Forget?
That's the New York way, James. Forget. Nothing must ever be so serious. Nothing must drag on too long. Tonight, give all your heart. Tomorrow, forget. And when you meet again, smile. Shake hands. Just good sports.
What are you talking about?
James, I was only a child at that time.
When?
When you and I got engaged. I've changed so much since then, James.
That was only a year ago.
To me, it seems a century. So much has happened to me. I've become a completely different person in just 1 year. After all, what's a year? What's a person? Just relative terms. More can happen to you in just 1 year in New York than in all a lifetime spent anywhere else. Do you know, I feel as if I've always lived in New York. In spirit, I am and have always been a native of Manhattan. When I first arrived there, I felt I had come home at last. It's my real home. Oh, listen, last summer, it was really hot. One of the hottest summers we ever had. I'd go riding on one of those double-decker buses just to cool off. And all those people from Kalamazoo and Peoria, other places like that, would be wandering around the streets. Sightseeing, you know. There I would be on top of this bus, looking down at them, feeling very amused at the way they gaped at the skyscrapers and the way they gaped at the shop windows. But I'd be feeling very proud too, because it was my city they were admiring. I'd rather feel sorry for them living out in the sticks.
Listen, I don't want to talk about New York. I want to talk about our engagement.
And that's what we cannot do, James. Not anymore.
Why not?
James, you got engaged to a girl named Kikay. Well, that girl doesn't exist anymore. She's dead. The person you see before me is Francesca. Don't you see, James? I'm a stranger to you. We don't speak the same language, and I feel so much older than you. I'm a woman of the world. You are only a boy. I hate to hurt you, James, but surely you see that there can between us would be stark miscegenation. Imagine a New York marrying a Balingasag boy.
Now look here.
I'm sorry if I've hurt you, James, but I wanted you to realize how ridiculous it would be to think that I could still be engaged to you.
I'm not going to sit here and be insulted.
James, don't shout. Don't lose your temper. It's so uncivilized. People in New York don't lose their temper. Not people of Hottimon anyway.
What do you want me to do? Smile and say thank you for slapping my face?
Yes, James. Be a sport. Let's smile and shake hands and just be friends, huh? Be brave, James. Forget. That's the New York way. Find another girl. There are other girls in the esters, as they say in Brooklyn. You'll find somebody else. Someone more proper to you.
If you weren't a woman. God.
Hold it, James. You must never, never hit a woman.
What's all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
What were you two quarreling about?
We were not quarreling. James and I just decided to be good friends and nothing more.
James, is this true?
Yes.
Oh, good. Now we can tell them.
Tell us what?
What's going on here?
James and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, we have engaged secretly for a month.
A month? Why you?
I did try to tell you, Kikay. I was trying to tell you.
You unspeakable cad!
Hey, careful! there? You're speaking to my fiancé.
He's not your fiancé.
Oh no? Why not, huh?
Because he was still engaged to me when he got engaged to you.
When it's not engaged to you anymore, you said to yourself.
But I didn't know anything about all this. This treacherous business. All the shame of it. Getting engaged to you when he was still engaged to me. Do I look like the kind of girl who would let a man jilt her? You horrible, horrible monster!
I told you, leave him alone. He's my fiancé.
And I tell you he's not. He's engaged to me until I released him. And I haven't released him yet.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're just being a dog in a manger.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Stealing my man behind my back.
What?
Bob,
What did you say?
falling apart.
You get out of this or I'll knock your head off.
Naku, lumabas din ang Balingasag nun.
You stringless hati, man eater.
How dare you suck her?
What? She hit me first.
Look what you've done to her.
You trying to defend her? You never defended me.
Shut up!
I hate you. I hate you.
Shut up or I'll bust your mouth off.
Hey, don't you talk to Nana that way.
Keep you out of this.
He's more of a gentleman than you are. He defends me.
You take your hands off her. I told you to keep out of this.
Oh, Bobby, you saved my life.
James, open your eyes.
Get away from me.
Bobby, take me away from here.
Are you still engaged then?
No, I don't want to see him again in my life.
Come on.
Good. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
Hey,
Don't you speak to me, you brat.
I wasn't talking to you.
don't you speak to me either. You have insulted the woman I love.
Oh, Bobby, why have you never told me?
Well, now you know. Congratulations.
Let's go, darling. I don't like the smell around here.
Now you've ruined my life. I hope you're satisfied.
I have ruined your life. You have ruined mine.
What you need is spanking.
Don't you come near me, you canto boy.
Don't worry, I wouldn't touch you with 10-foot pole.
And I wouldn't touch you with a 20-foot pole either.
Just 1 year in New York, you forget your old friends.
Just 1 year that I'm in New York, and what do you do? But when we got engaged, you swore to be true. You promised to wait for me. And I believe you. I believe you. Pickle! Pickle!
What are you crying about? Be brave. Forget that's New York way. Nothing must ever be too serious. Nothing must ever drag on too long.
Oh, James. I've been such a fool. I'm sorry, James.
Well, I'm glad I found out what kind of person you are.
Yes, James. But that was Francesca saying all those silly things. But Francesca exists no more, James. The girl standing before you is Kikai.
In that silly dress?
It's true, James. I'm Kikai. Remember me? We used to go swimming together when we were kids. I've come back, James.
If I were right, I was engaged to a girl named Kikai.
Yes. And you're still engaged to her.
Welcome home, Kikai. How was the trip?
Horrible. I couldn't wait to get back.
Like it in New York?
Give me Balingasag anytime.
Why didn't you answer my letters?
Francesca wouldn't let me write, James.
That misty girl, I'm glad she's dead.